Now we want to start moving the NPC. First, let me fix a few things from the pathfinding script from the last video. First, I forgot to place the spheres when the destination is on the same platform. So start sphere, put it into the same position as the player. Same thing with the end sphere. I forgot to put this line in there. And there's a bug that I noticed. If you stop coroutine here, sometimes it stops the main thing that you want to do. So instead of having a single variable here, I'm going to turn it into a list. Move routines. I'm going to do the same thing, except I'm going to use a list. So if the move routine count is not 0, meaning there's something in the list, then we stop the routine of the first one in the list. And then we also remove that thing from the list. And then whatever new routine that we have, we add it as a new thing into the list. I'm going to save everything, go back to Unity, and let me just test it. Everything should be the same. So I'm going to click on the Y-bot, go into the AI part, and turn on the walk object. And we have the AI, or the pathfinding agent, taking the first step to getting to the player. Okay, looks good. Now we want to start moving the NPC. I'm going to go into the animator for the walk object. And I'm going to create a new state. I'll call it start walking. And I'm going to create a parameter here. Bool. I'll call it start walking, and I'm gonna make a transition from send the agent to start walking, and obviously the parameter is going to be start walking. I'm gonna go into the walk folder, characters, states, AI, walk state scripts, and I'm going to create a C# script. I'm going to call it start walking. Go in there. Control T. I want to find and copy paste the format. Start walking. Let's change the name of the script. Delete everything else. Let me also create an enum. I'll create it here. Public enum AI walk transitions, or I'll just call it AI walk transitions. And I'm going to put in the parameter that I created as an enum. Okay, it's called start walking. I'm going to go to the pathfinding agent and create a public variable, public bool, start walking. And in the beginning of the function, we start out as false. Oh wait, let me call it start walk, because I don't want it to be named the same as a class name. So in the beginning of the function, start walk is false. Once you find the destination, start walk is true. Okay, I'm gonna go to send pathfinding agent, and here I want to find, or I want to check the variable start walk. I want to look at this variable, and if it is true, then we tell the animator to set the bool. So animator set bool, oops, set bool. This is now true. And at the end of the state, we set it back to false. So once the pathfinding agent has found the first checkpoint, we immediately set the parameter to bool, and that's going to switch the state machine into this state, start walking. Let me put a debug here. I just want to first check if it works. Start walking. Save everything. I'm going to click play. I think I forgot to add the scriptable object. So attach the character state. And we add, oh, we also forgot to create the object that we just wrote. Start walking. Drag it in there. So now if I click play and turn this on, we're now in this state. Okay, everything seems to be working fine. Now I just got to tell the character control here to start walking. I'm going to go back to the code. Get rid of the debug. We don't need it anymore. First get character control. First I want to figure out the direction. So vector3 direction. I want to get the direction from the character control to the first checkpoint. We're going to access the pathfinding agent and get the start position. And if the z value of the direction is a positive number, that means we want to start going right. Move right is true. Move left is false. And in every other situation, we say move left is true and move right is false. Okay. So the only difference between the NPC and the player is that the NPC is controlled by the AI, and we're turning on and off the variable here, whereas the player's variable is switched on and off by your keyboard. I'm going to go back to Unity and click play. We should have the NPC walking in the right direction if I turn this on. Okay. We don't have the code for stopping, so if I do this again, okay, we just got the direction right. Looks good. Now we want to tell the NPC to stop. So I'm going to go into the update. And I want to get the vector between the NPC and the destination. So first we need the character control, as always. Get the vector between the control it's the same equation here. We just want to get the vector between the control's position and the checkpoint position. Except here we want to figure out the distance. So square magnitude of the distance. If that is smaller than 0.5, I'm just going to use a small number here. that's when we tell the control that both move left or move right are false. Save. And if I go back and play again, we should have the NPC stopping if it gets close to the checkpoint here. Okay. Let me move it somewhere else here. Try again. Okay, looks good. Let me try moving the player. And turn this on and off again. Okay, looks good. Let me also try from the second platform here. Do it again. We should have the same result. Okay. Right now I'm doing this manually, but obviously we're going to write a script later that controls this part of the object. And I think we've done enough for one video. In the next video, I'm going to have the AI jump. We're going to do falling later. So let me restart. So in the next video, I'm going to start having the AI jump up to the next platform and repeat the process until we're on the same platform as the player. Okay, so that'll be for today. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you next time.